Today is Saturday the 27th of April. It's a little bit cold and windy for beekeeping, but I did enrol myself onto a one-day bee disease day workshop via the Guildford Beekeepers Association, and I have to say it was absolutely brilliant. We had the bee inspectors come and run the workshop, and there were 3 sections to the workshop. One section was all about controlling Varroa mite. Another section was all about the Asian Hornet in the UK. And the third section was all about diseases of the brood. So we're looking at the American Foulbrood, European Foulbrood, sac brood, chalk brood, bald brood, and problems with, like a queen that's firing blanks basically. And that third section was incredibly interesting because we were actually able to handle the frames and have a look at those frames and instructed into what to look for and recognise some of the symptoms that we might see when we're beekeeping with our own frames and our own hives. That was particularly good because most beekeepers don't ever get to experience a workshop like that with actual brood that has problems, and you're only looking at pictures in books. Control of the contaminated area was very stringent. We had to wear gloves and plastic aprons and wash our hands afterwards. So they were very tight about how to keep clean and stop the spread of any of these brood diseases getting onto our hands and onto our clothes. So thumbs up for that, really, really good. And we learned, it wasn't like they weren't lecturing us or anything like that. I mean, they're beekeepers themselves, these guys, and they gave us lots of information about Asian Hornet, just give us updates as to what's going on there. Anyway, so if you haven't ever enrolled yourself onto the Bee Health Day run by the bee inspectors, then I would truly, truly recommend you do it. It only cost me £10. As far as I gather, what they do is every year they go to a different area around the UK and offer this particular workshop. This year it was focused in Surrey, but I highly recommend it. Really, really recommend it. It being just down the road from Wisley Gardens, the RHS, I thought I would pop in because Wisley Gardens have a couple of beehives, and I thought I would come down and have a look and see how they're getting on. It being a bit on the nippy side and a bit blowy, there isn't much to look at, but I'll give you a little bit of footage anyway. RHS Wisley that I first picked up a leaflet about joining a beekeeping course, and that was back in 2012, so I suppose it's kind of fitting that I've returned. It's probably a little bit too gusty for them to come out.